Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, welcome to Learner Competitive Exams. Today we will discuss everyday science important question regarding discoveries and inventions. ये जितने भी डिस्कवरीज एंड इन्वेंशंस हुई हैं आज हम उसके बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, गैलीलियो वाज फर्स्ट टू डिस्कवर रोटेशन ऑफ अर्थ. कोहलर एंड मिस्टन डिस्कवर्ड monoclonal antibodies. Photography was invented by Matthew Barry. Albert Sabin invented polio vaccine oral. Dmitry Ivanovich Mendeleev, Russian, published his first version of periodic table in 1869. X-ray machine was invented by James Clerk. Arthur Compton discovered X-rays and cosmic rays. Chadwick discovered neutron telescope was invented by Galileo. Penicillin was discovered by Alexander Fleming. Noble gases discovered by Cavendish. Gunpowder was first invented in China. Velocity of light was measured by Michelson. Archimedes gave law about flotation of bodies. Balloon fly up in air according to Archimedes' principle. Dr. Christian Barnard was first to perform heart transplant in 1967 in Cape Town, South Africa. First man to receive artificial heart was Dr. Burney P. Clark. Barometer was invented by Pascal. Robert Hooke discovered cell in 1665. Aspirin discovered by Dresser. Atomic theory given by Dalton. Atomic number given by Moseley. Bacteria by Leeuwenhoek. Blood circulation by William Harvey. Calculus by Newton. Carbon dioxide by Fisher. Chlorine by K. Scheele. Oxygen by Pristelle. Hydrogen by Cavendish. Superconductor by Bend-Norris and Muller in 1987 and were awarded Nobel Prize. Cotton gin was invented by Elie Whitney. Chloroform by Guthrie. Deuterium by Herold. Dynamite by Alfred B. Noble. DNA by Waston Crick. Gene by Johnson. Chromosomes by Valdiar. Electric resistance by Ohm. Electrolysis by Faraday. Electron by J. Thomson in 1897. Neutron by Chadwick. Proton by Rutherford. Positron by Anderson. Ozone by Econobean. Planetary motion by Kepler. Radioactivity by Becquerel. Radium by Curie. Insulin by Banting and Best. Human heart transplant by Bernard. Vaccine measles by Peebles. Vaccine polio by Salk. Vaccine rabies by Louis Pasteur. Vaccine smallpox by Edward Jenner. Cause of malaria was discovered by Ronald Ross. Adding machine invented by Pascal. Atom bomb by Otto Hahn. Air brake by George Washington. Air conditioning by H. Carrier. Airplane with motor by Wright brothers. Airplane jet engine by Owen. Automobile electric by William Morrison. Automobile differential gear by Benz. Backlight by Leo Henrik Backland. Balloon by Montgolfier. Barometer by Torricelli. Bicycle modern by Starley. Bifocal lens by Benjamin Franklin. Burner gas by Bunsen. Calculating machine digital by Charles Babbage. Camera photographic by Joseph N. Nepes. Carburetor by Daimler. Cement by Joseph S. P. Dean. Circuit breaker by Hilliard. Computer Electronic by J.P. Eckert and J.W. Mokle. Diesel engine by Rudolf Diesel. Digital camera was invented by Eastman Kodak. Gas engine by Daimler. Electric fan by Wheeler. Electric flat iron by Henry Seeley. Electric generator by Hippolyte Pixie. Electric motor by Michael Faraday. Motor AC by Tesla. Motor DC by Davenport. Electric shower by W.S. Hadaway. Electric vacuum calendar by James Spangles. Electromagnetic magnet by William Sturgeon. Electron microscope by Vladimir Zorin. Microscope compound by Janison and Leeuwenhoek. Flying shuttle by John Kay. Gunpowder by Roger Bacon. Gas engine 4 cycle by Otto and Daimler. Helicopter by Sikorsky. Internal combustion engine by Daimler. Jet engine by Frank White. Knitting machine by William Lee. Lamp by Thomas Edison. Montgolfier invented balloon. Talbot invented photographic paper. Dickinson invented paper machine. Blanchard invented parachute. Colt invention is pistol. Howe was inventor of sewing machine. Lamp by Hewitt. Leather by Gordon Gold. Leather by T.H. Maiman. Machine gun by Galting. Match by Pash. Microphone by Graham Bell. Motion picture by Edison. Motorcycle by Daimler. Motor scooter by Bradshaw. Parachute by Gurneren. Pen fountain by Waterman. Pen ball pen John Lord Bureau. Photoelectric cell by Julius Lester. Piano by Christopher. Printing press by Gutenberg. Radar by Westerwatt. Railway electric by Werner Siemens. Razor safety by Gillette. Razor electric by Jacob Schick. Refrigerator by Ferdinand Carey. Revolver by Samuel Salt. Rifle by August Cotter. Rifle automatic by John Morse Browning. Rocket engine by Coulthard. Safety pin by Walter Hunt. Sewing machine by Elias Howe and Thomas Sant. Stainless steel by Harry Braley. Streamboat by Barnes. Telephone by Graham Bells. Radio by Marconi. Telescope reflecting by Galileo. Telescope refracting by Newton. Television mechanical by J.L. Baird. Television electric by Franz Worth. Thermometer by Galileo. Thermometer mercury by Fahrenheit. Tractor by Robert Keeley. Transformer by William Stanley. Transistor by William Shockley. Typewriter by Henry Mill. Submarine by Holland. Tank military by Swinton. Washing machine electric by Elva Fisher. Washing machine manual by Hamilton S. E. Smith. Welding electric by E. Thompson. Zipper mesh tooth by Gideon Sundback. Celsius device centigrade scale. Bacteria were discovered by Louis Pasteur. Ramsay discovered inert gas. Proton was discovered by Goldstein, who is credited with the development of polio vaccine. Jonas Salk. Christopher Cockerell invented what hovercraft. Electric chair was invented by a dentist. Bardeen and Brattin discovered semiconductor. What was invented by James Dewar in 1872? Vacuum or thermos flask. Atom bomb uranium fission was invented by Otto Hahn in 1941. Electron was discovered in 1897. Columbus Day is observed on second Monday in October. In 1774, oxygen was discovered by Priestley. In 1589, William Lee invented knitting machine. Oxygen was discovered in 1774. Thomas A. Edison was American. X-rays and cosmic rays were discovered by Arthur Compton. Printing press was invented by Johann Gutenberg. Gramophone was invented by Emile Berliner. Blood pressure was discovered by William Harvey. Magnifying glass was invented by Roger Bacon. Insulin was discovered by Banting. Michael Faraday invented electric motor in belonged to England. ECG invented by Inthogen. More than 2000 years ago, a Roman ruler, Julius Caesar, invented the calendar that we use today. Lipstick was first introduced in 1915 in America. Zippers were introduced in 1890. China was discovered by Marco Polo. Sea routes from Europe to India was discovered by Vasco da Gama. Canada was discovered by Jacques Cartier. Australia was discovered by William John Zoon. Parachute was invented by L. S. Leonard Manned in 1783. Box camera was invented by G. Eastman in 1988. Electric generator was invented by Hippolyte Pixel in the year 1832. He belonged to France. Motorcycle was invented by Gottlieb Daimler in 1885. Belonged to Germany. First person to reach North Pole was Robert E. Peary. Dynamo was invented by Faraday in year of 1831. In 1907, electric washing machine was invented by an American named A. J. in 1916. On 14 December 1911, South Pole was discovered by Amundsen. America was discovered by Christopher Columbus in 1492 and he belonged to Italy. Sea routes to India was discovered by Vasco da Gama in 1498. He belonged to Portuguese. Sandwich Island, now called Hawaiian Island, was discovered by Captain Cook in 1770. He belonged to English. Suez Canal was designed by French engineer Ferdinand de Lesseps in 1869. Solar system was discovered by Copernicus in 1540. He belonged to Poland. Planetary motion was discovered by Kepler in 1600. He belonged to Germany. Artificial radioactivity was discovered by Madame Juliet and Irene Curie in 1934. Atomic numbers were discovered by Moseley in 1913. Atomic theory was given by Dalton in 1803. Who invented wax paper? Thomas Edison. Atomic structure was studied by Bohr and Rutherford in 1913. Circumference of the Earth was calculated by Jean Piccard. Current electricity was invented by Volta in 18. He belonged to Italy. Cause of yellow fever was discovered by Reed in 1900. Discovery of oxygen was made by J. Priestley in 1774. Deuterium heavy hydrogen was discovered by H. C. Urey in 1932. Discovery of electron was made by J. J. Thomson in 1897. Dynamite was made by Alfred Nobel. He belonged to Sweden. Fundamental laws of electrical attraction was made by Columbus. Hydrogen was discovered by Cavendish in 1766. Induction of electric current was discovered by Michael Faraday in 1841. Incandescent bulb was made by Edison in 1860. Intelligence tests were made by Binet in 1905. Laughing gas nitrous oxide was discovered by Priestley. Chromosomes were discovered by Hofmeister. Otto Hahn invented atomic bomb. Wright brothers invented aeroplane. W. Shockley discovered transistor. Christian Barnard was pioneer in heart transplant. William Harvey discovered circulation of blood. Ramsay discovered inert gas. Aristotle was the first to classify animals into groups. Theophrastus is regarded as the father of botany. Hydrogen was discovered by Henry Cavendish. Proton by Goldstein. Thomas Thomson discovered electron. Commercial cork is obtained from Quercus. Bacteria were discovered by Louis Pasteur. In 1803, the English scientist John Dalton described the atom as the smallest unit of an element. In 1897, J. J. Thomson discovered electron negative charges. In 1911, Ernest Rutherford, a New Zealander living in Britain, carried out experiment with atomic particle. Scientists use enormous machine called particle accelerator to discover and find out about subatomic particle. Ernest Rutherford in 1908 with the equipment discovered the atomic nucleus. Hans Geiger invented the Geiger counter used to measure radioactivity. Scientists who designed the first internal combustion engine used to burn low-grade fuel. Francois Isaac de Rivas, the scientist who discovered water. Antonio Levesque. Nitric acid was discovered by Jabir bin Hayyan. HCl also discovered by him. What calculating aid was invented by William Arkwright in 1662. Slide rule. What was invented by James Dewar in 1872. Vacuum or Thomas flask. Frederick Sanger discovered which medical lifesaver insulin. Invented Caesar Leonardo da Vinci. In 1902, what did Mary Anderson invent? Windscreen wipers. The technique to produce the first test tube baby was evolved by Patrick Stepford and Robert Edwards. Summerton invented a tank. The very first electric light was invented in Scotland in 1835 by James Lindsay. The molecular theory of matter was experimentally testified by Robert Brown. The theory of inheritance of acquired characters was propounded by J. B. Lamarck. What was invented by Dr. Edward Land in 1947? Polaroid. Dr. James Watson discovered the structure of DNA in 1953. Structure of DNA was given by Watson and Crick. Air conditioner invented by Willis H. Carrier. USA in 1902. Camera photographic has been invented by Joseph N. Napier, France in 1822. The scientist who designed the first internal combustion engine used to burn low-grade fuel, Italy, Illinois. Dear student, ये important discoveries और inventions थी। इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट वीडियो में नए टॉपिक के साथ मिलते हैं। तब तक अपना ख्याल रखिएगा। अल्लाह हाफिज़।